A few weeks ago, I made two videos. One video was talking about introverted intuition, and the other was regarding extroverted intuition. I received a lot of positive feedback on my last two videos, and I sort of have been inspired to try and make more of these videos and try to refine my process and try to illustrate via dry erase board methods the way these functions on MBTI interact with each other and the implications of having these functions in your stack. And in the process, I really want to try and get certain people that may have not understood fully how these functions work by giving a more visual, real time approach to how the mind actually is processing from beginning to end, and how a type will go from stimuli to a decision. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about extroverted intuition and introverted feeling. These two functions are present in the INFP and ENFP, which, like Michael Pierce calls them. He calls them the dreamers, and I think that's a great description of what these two types are. They are the dreamers. They are sort of future oriented, and they are living in a future that doesn't exist yet. So in the first part of the video, I'm going to be talking about extroverted intuition, and in the second part, I'll be talking about introverted feeling. A good way to understand what extroverted intuition is to think of neurons in the brain making connections, or like I like to think of it as high speed roadways, or just highways in general. These connections, or highways, begin as simple plots of relevant pieces of information that are gathered over the course of a person's life experiences. The individual operating from extroverted intuition has quite a lot of sensory information to sort through. Consequently, these individuals find that they have a difficult time making judgments about their sensory experience. Extroverted intuition looks at similarities between all things. A frequent thought that comes to people who use extroverted intuition is the following: what don't I see here? What is it that I'm missing? What do these pieces of information have in common with each other? Since extroverted intuition looks at similarities between things, what we see in this picture are different items or objects that are not related to each other on the surface, but clearly an extroverted intuitive can tell you that the similarities between these items is, of course, water. Extroverted intuition creates a network of interrelatedness between all things. A network is formed around the concept of water. So in this case, water becomes the main junction point for other overbranching topics or other related themes. Because this individual brews beer, it is therefore important for that individual to make more connections and increase his network of relationships between water and everything that water coincides with. Yes, that's me. After brewing a batch of beer and contemplating all sorts of different interesting connections between water, this individual found out that he actually was able to form ethanol, and he got a lot of spent grains in the process. Once a network of enough interrelatedness is formed, the individual using extroverted intuition combines and recombines new possibilities. At this point in the process, the extroverted intuitive is not just merely understanding the world, but now is contemplating different scenarios and combining different pieces of information to see what is possible, to see what is not yet available and what could be. In the case of the INFP and ENFP, combining these different possibilities results in a new junction point, a new end, a new start, which is happier people. This is a new junction point from which new conversations and new possibilities can arise. Extroverted intuition wants to get a bird's eye view of all new possibilities in real time. Whereas introverted intuition wants to go deep, extroverted intuition wants to go high. Whether they understand it or not, extroverted intuitives want to understand every possibility in every moment of every second they experience. They want to look at the world and look at the universe in the greatest perspective. Introverted feeling is an acute awareness of one's personal feelings as an individual, separate from other individuals. Because there's an emphasis on the individual, there's sometimes strong feelings that are kept inside that are not shared with the world. This inadvertently causes an individual to begin developing a sense of internal identity that often can appear alien to others. This is fine with individuals using introverted feeling. They are fine with their differences and accept others and their differences and seek to live in the world with harmony. These individuals want to be accepted for who they are, and they believe that anyone should be able to do what they want so long as it causes no harm. From the perspective of introverted feeling, music is sometimes a much better way of expressing deep feelings within an individual that words might sometimes not be enough. This is why music, with its high frequencies, is so pleasant to hear for most people. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more videos as they come by. Thank you.